breath. Hi, welcome back to my channel, guys. So glad to see you here. If you like content like this and you think that you would be interested in more of this in the future, hit that subscribe button and like it as well. Okay, let's get started. 3 core fundamentals of makeup. I didn't think that this was going to be a topic of concern or issue. I thought everybody kind of knew this, but I found myself falling down that rabbit hole when I saw the economics of makeup trending towards the fast fashion, if you will. And what I mean by that is palette after palette gets released, have all this new stuff, and believe me, I'm the first one. I fell for it. I thought that I needed this exact palette to follow along with that exact tutorial that I was watching on YouTube, and it turns out it's really not that way at all, and you're doing it wrong, and here's why. So first off, I want to bring up the 3 core fundamentals of makeup, and that is your talent, your tools, and your products. Your product being the least most important, and then up above that, your tools, so the makeup brushes that you invest in, and then the most important is your talent. So if you think about it, your hierarchy starts with yourself and then flows outwards to the actual product. So the farthest thing away from you is going to be the product on your brush or your sponge. Okay, so still with me? Still picking up what I'm putting down? All right, so talent. That's going to be your years of experience. That's going to be really just your practice. You don't have to practice till you get perfect, but you do need to practice and progress. And that's going to be your biggest determinant as to how your makeup looks. I didn't think that this was even going to be a video I would ever fathom making, but all too often I see people spending hundreds and hundreds of dollars on an eyeshadow palette, and I can create that same exact look with what's already in my kit. You guys know I dive into the economics of makeup, and I'm a firm believer of use what you have, shop your stash, and then add tidbits of color here and there as trends come and go, and that's going to get you pretty much any look that you desire. So I want people to steer clear of the paint by number idea, and that's what the fast fashion, or that's what the pumping out the hundreds and thousands of palettes was doing. It was basically a paint by number. It was look at this palette, grab this palette right here, open it up, and the first shadow that we're going to use is X, Y, or Z. Okay, that's all well and good if you aspire to own a palette like this, but I'm going to tell you right now, these 3 shades right here and these 2 shades you already have in your collection. If you have collected any amount of palettes up until this point, if you were a shopper in 2018 or 2019, you already have all of these shadows 12 times over. You don't need to go out and buy this palette. What you might consider investing in is a shadow like this blue one, or this kind of grayish, this black blue, or even this green shadow here. Okay, so talent is going to be your number 1, and then your products. I know on my channel I've been doing a lot of reviews on brushes, and the reason I do that is because brushes really do make the difference. Now, it's not always synonymous that brushes and how much money you dump into those brushes go hand in hand. I've seen many brushes on the market that are basically my 2A, 2B type of brush price range, and they fall into the Fude category, or my luxury end of brushes. And then all too often I've seen luxury brushes be marketed as a higher, better quality brush, and it really probably belongs in the 2A, 2B. And I'm not going to call out any brands, Jacobs, but you get my drift, right? So guys, there you have it. I hope that makes sense to you guys. So practice, and then invest some money in some good quality tools. And I'm going to go ahead and link a couple of videos in the eye and down below on some brush reviews that I've done that give you guys a great example of some good quality brushes from 2A and my 2B classification. And if you don't know what I'm talking about there, hit up my brush classification video, which I will link right here. in the eye and down below as well. Okay guys, thanks so much for joining me, and I can't wait to see you guys in my next video.